Hello, this is Spanker and this is episode 2 of our Around the World tour. The first episode I had to eventually split it to 2 parts because of the epic weather conditions, but we eventually made it to the Isle of Ray, George, whatever you want to call it, in Antarctica. I've planned on the next leg of the route, which is going to take us north-ish into the continent of South America, just around Cape Horn, I think it is. And we're going to be landing at Ushuaia, however you pronounce that. Good news about this compared to episode 1 is this is a real runway. It's a big concrete thing we can land on. It's a 549-mile trek, so I'll be putting the takeoff. It's mainly oversea. There's probably not going to be much to see at all, so I'll cut that right down for the approach and for the landing in there. Quick jump to Google Earth, and this is the runway we're going to land at. So it's a big concrete runway. It seems quite interesting. The nice little approach into that over the water. Some of these images aren't really relevant, but it looks like it does the big jets as well. So it's going to be interesting to land, and I will see you in the sim. Okay, we are back, Antarctica. The weather seems to have cleared a little bit. I took a break, and after the intense landing the last time, saved the flight, bob back in now, and because of Active Sky Next, the weather's changed slightly. I still think it's quite windy, but we're going to kick off and start up and head northish towards our next airbase. What I need to look at is how much fuel we've got. I may need to make an amendment to our fuel. There's no actual fueling point here, but I am going to refuel regardless, so I'm just going to bump that in now and stick us up to 100%. What am I doing here? I don't even know what I'm doing here. Oh, what have I done here? Right, that's, I just need to put 100 into there. That's it. CG's okay. Oh no, I'm over maximum COG, why is that? At least I've got 2 passengers, I don't want any passengers. I'm not having any of them. Passengers in a cab bag. I'm about £180, I think. The passengers 160 is quite slim. So I'm just under gross weight. Okay. Get rid of that menu bar. Here we go. So let's parking brake set, power battery master on. Okay. Pump them alternators on. Let me full automatic to auto. Master switches for the engines are both on. Fuel to on and locked. I think we'll start the left. And we'll start the right. Enter into that. Got position light on. Engines are coming up fine, I think, there, so we'll turn the avionics on. And we'll start looking at our flight plan. We'll do it this way, and it's easier to see for everybody. Flight plan. So we're going first to a waypoint called Krill, I think. I wrote it down somewhere. Okay. I'm pretty sure, I don't know if it's that one. It's that one. I'm pretty sure it's going to be the one in Chile. Some 6 miles. Right, it's not that one. 4,000 miles away. It's that one. Krill. Right, the next waypoint after that is Midel. I don't know what I've pressed there. I've pressed some on keyboard. I'll look at a minute when we're going here. Midel, and then the next one is Lomer. Bit fiddly. I know you can type on the keyboard to do it, but because I've got key assignments for different things for recording and whatever, I don't want to mess anything up, so Warmer GPOS next. Right, it doesn't look like there's a GPOS. Right, so I'll just go on to the next one, which is Bonta. And then it's to PWO for the last one, which I think is the VOR just before we make our approach. So 4 in Chile, we won't. Oh, I don't want to set the active waypoint to that. How do I cancel that? There. Oh, you stupid machine, why is it doing this to me? It's not letting me change that to cancel. Right, so I just need to put in PWL on again. Jesus Christ. Something's going on there, I don't. I'll just have to do it again, aren't I? Well, put it on here. I don't know what I've done here. I programmed something wrong, haven't I? Jesus Christ. Right. No, I don't want. Right, I'm just going to take off. Sod it. I'll sort it out in the air. What's we saying here? P2 heat is off. Yes, we want P2 heat on because it's a bit chilly. We're going to take off, fly a little bit of manual, and then we'll go. So, parking brakes to off. I'm going to stick a landing light straight on. Can I get it round there? I'm going to go for it. Bit differential brakes. Easy. Right, just set this up again because I've switched it off. It's gone all back to different settings. Alt hectopascals. Come back on that. Wind, we want the option 2, which is 38 knots. Wind, so the wind is still strong. Click back again, and we're going to click on to GPS there. We're moving again. So this is quite a distance. This flight is about 530 miles. Taking off on 29, and I don't think there's going to be much to write home about. So after that initial icing about setting the GPS up, it'll be a fairly short video. I still haven't sorted out the problem with the pedals. I don't know what it is. It's fine in every other aircraft where I do exactly the same way I set it up. Setting it up in the A2A 182, 172. Why's my engines just failed? What have I missed? Both my engines just stopped. I think I figured it out. I had an incorrect setting in my controls. I'd done another quick flight in an assessment, and I'd changed the split throttle I have on the stick to one of them for mixture. So basically I've just managed to starve them of fuel, but I've reset it now, so the split throttle is controlling each engine. Turn that strobe on. I spin it around here. I'm not going to need all the runway with this wind. Now I've got a problem with the brakes. This is not good. There's something going seriously wrong here. I'm having a nightmare already. Hopefully this is the glitch for the flight. Right, okay. Barometer's set. Everything's set, everything looks alright, blah 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 blah, as usual. And full power. And we're already at flying speed. We're up, positive rate. Gear is coming up. I don't know why I haven't got the flight track on the GPS. I've done something wrong somewhere. Because I've got it on the nav here. It's saying I've got 87 miles to the waypoint. Let's reset the track IR. I'll make a right. Let's what's the height now? I'm going to 1,000 feet. I'm going to pull on this up to 4,000 initially. Autopilot on to right. That's I'm going to take that nav off. Actually, we are just going to go. We're going to head at at about 300 degrees, I think. $330. Maybe on it instead. And bump up to about 4,000. I'm just going to pull that power back to about 80%. 85%, something like that. Right, now I'm going to try and sort this GPS out. Because I've nothing on. Let's just go direct to and go to crew. Right, let's just do a direct to my destination airport. Say it's Sierra. Wrong way, come on. Alpha. Whiskey Hotel, I think. Let's just double check that. Or Whiskey, yeah, Whiskey Hotel. That's it. Activate that. So flight path is going to $523 miles. We're just going to go direct there. I'm not going to follow the routes. Okay, and then we change that to nav instead. I'm going to climb up to about, I think about 12,000 over at sea. To just put some heat on. Getting a bit chilly in here. Right, I doubt there's going to be much to see. What I'm going to do is just cut this here and then see what happens. Anything interesting happens, I'll jump back on and do it. But if not, will be the either the first sighting of land or the final approach. Okay, we've just got to the top of the climb. We've got a little bit of a problem really. We've got a 57 knot wind which is coming from, you know, it's about 240 degrees, something like that. We've got a ground speed of 140 knots. It's saying it's a 3.5 hour flight from now. You can see here on the wind where our heading is actually 294, of course is 312. So we're pointing the aircraft 20 degrees into wind just to maintain the track. So it's going to take probably a little bit longer than I expected. I've upped the power to 90%. The range is saying is 916 miles, so it's plenty enough. We've got 572 miles to run. Just a quick update, it's clear, there's nothing around for miles except clouds. So anything else interesting, I'll jump back on and speak to you guys later. Okay, we're back here. We've just descended from 12,000 feet. We just got to 5,000. I'm going to drop another 1,000 feet now, I think, just on autopilot. We've set the approach in the GPS. It's going to take us to a point for runway 25. We can see the airfield there to the left. I'm just going to pull that power back now and slow the aircraft down. We've still got a very, very strong wind of 43 knots. And the flight, close to 4 hours, absolutely uneventful whatsoever. Nothing happened. I just sat, messed about on the iPad, had a look at me, research the next flight I'm going to make and bits and bats like that. So let's hope this landing is uneventful, unlike the last one. Still a very desolate place, this seems to be. I'm going to set that altitude autopilot off. And in fact, I'm going to set the autopilot completely off. Let's just change that course to 266. Is, I think, the heading for the ILS. Stick the flight director onto approach just in case. And just let's reset that trim. Trim set okay. And it wants the gear. That is one annoying noise. Right, I just need to get a bit closer. Can't reach the pedals again. One stage of flaps. And this is going to be, looks like I'm facing directly into wind now, so it is going to be quite a airy crosswind landing. Feels as though I'm just hovering, I'm not moving. Got a good 20 degrees angle from the runway. I need to start really getting it to come lower. Wind's dropped a little bit. Glide slope's coming online there. So we have ILS. What I don't understand is I've set this to nav 1 and it says I've got 4,000 miles to run. When I set it to the VOR that's over this place, it says I've got 0 miles. Wind's dropped significantly. It's 22 knots now. I'm having 256, not 266. But it is 256 anyway. I can do it visually anyway, so. That's 15 knots. Wind's quite manageable now. Just get it lined up now. I'm gonna go to full flap. Get this slowed right down. Just crabbing it in a little bit. It is a little bit gusty, to be honest. The wind's dropped right down, but it's getting a couple of twitches here and there. Happy light saying a bit low, but I think I'm alright. Knots looks alright. There we go. There's the final line up there. Bit of power. There's almost no wind here. Power off. Just not let it roll out. That was pretty much uneventful. Lift them flaps up and we'll go and park up and shut down. Big mountain over there. Bit of a town. Really need to sort this sensitivity out on these pedals. Might be just a... I'll have to put a curve on it, I think. Long runway this. Oh, we've got fuel as well. And I need some, so these pedals do my head in. Wing tanks are empty and we've got half the main tanks full. I'm literally just touching these pedals with me. Touch them and it goes. I'll sort this out. I'll sort these out before my next flight. Go and park up near the fuel. I can refuel there, I think, rather than go through the menus. Not much to this airport, but I suppose there's another one that doesn't get visited very often in the simulator. I'll park it around here. Whoa, way too much. But that'll do. Not bothered about the angle. Parking brake to set. Okay, fuel unlocked and cut. Engine masters off. Alternators off. Avionics off. All the lights off. And master switch off. Right, thanks for watching. The next flight we're going to plan and zip off very shortly, and I will see you all then.